Hey everybody, Abby here. This is going to be my tutorial for the Dark Side of Love for my Valentine series. I hope you guys really enjoy this look. This is really out of my comfort zone, but it is smoky, deep, dark look. And I pulled the violet and red tones into it in this smoky eye. Smoked the lower lash line out as well. Kept it really bright on the inner corner just so we have some light into the eyes. Neutral cheek with nice bright highlight, then a vampy dark kind of like chocolate cherry lips. So if you guys want to know how I achieve this look, keep on watching. Okay, so the first eye is done. Now what I did on this eye already, it looks really done because I got a little carried away. But what I did was I primed with, what did I prime with? Urban Decay Primer Potion. Then I smudged MAC's Feline Eye Kohl on the lash line, blended up with a stiff pencil brush, and just kind of went back and forth, you know, getting it to the intensity that I wanted. I also smudged it on my lower waterline and my upper waterline, just to get that smudgy effect by the time, you know, my makeup's done, so I didn't really have to work very hard for that. And then the first shadow that I use, again, I got a little carried away, is Typographic. It's a matte, almost black gray kind of, and I just use that on a shader brush, just putting it close to my lashes and just kind of blending it a little upwards. I got a couple patches here, so I'll just go back and do that. And I also took a little bit of NYX Jumbo Pencil and Milk and put that in my inner corner just to keep that bright. Next, I'm just going to brush a little bit of Furiously Fabulous. This is a Volux Pearl. It's like a very deep gray shimmery color, just to kind of like a wash, just to help blend out that harsh typographic. Then all over the lid, I'm just going to kind of, this again is going to be used to help blend everything out. And this is Copper Plate from MAC, and I'm going to use it on a 217 style brush. And I'm just going to start in the crease and just kind of, this is just going to help everything blend nicely. Now we're going to pull the color into this. And I'm going to be taking Cranberry from MAC. It's just like its name, Cranberry, and I'm going to take this on another 217 style brush. This is the Sigma Blending E25 travel brush, and I'm just going to run this into the crease, like the socket line, and I'm going to blend this upward, and it's not going to look like much. You just kind of have to build the intensity to get that color. I'm also going to take this and just kind of go farther in to get some contour on the inner nose area. To help blend the harsh edge of the Cranberry, I'm taking a matte squared eyeshadow from MAC, and this is Haux, H-A-U-X, and it's just like a mauve-y kind of cranberry-ish matte color, and I'm just going to run this on the outer edge of where I place it. To cool this down a little bit, because it's, you know, it's very warm, kind of orangey, you know, with that cranberry. So I'm going to take Motive Studio 54. It's a duochrome blue, like fuchsia color, and I'm going to run this with the same brush. You don't need to clean it off, and I'm just going to run it over where I placed Cranberry, just to give it like that cool tone shimmer, and just kind of run it into the crease and a little bit in this very outer corner, just a touch, just to give a little bit of dimension. But do you see how that just cools it all down, and it keeps it kind of rosy looking, because it started to get a little orange. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my highlights and for the brow bone highlight, I'm going to be using the matte shade in the Wet n Wild Vanity palette, the matte skin tone color. Just be very careful you don't erase too much of this blending work that we have up here, but you just want to fade it into where we put that hoe from MAC, and just get a little bit on the outer corners just to clean that area. For the inner corner, I'm going to take from the Lust palette, I'm going to take this like matte, or the shimmery pink shade, and I'm just going to take it on a detail brush, if I could ever find it. I have like a million brushes set out here. Just going to brush this into the inner corner just to brighten it up and just add a little pop of shimmer. Now, to get this kind of faded effect on the lower lash line, the smoky effect, I'm going to take a Sigma shader E20, just a flat stiff shader, and I'm just going to kind of smoke the outer corner and the feline pencil down just a little bit. Then I'm just going to layer the colors that we used. First, I'm going to use a touch of copper plate, not much because this will lighten it up a lot. Then I'm going to use a little bit of the Furiously Fabulous. Just kind of blend it all together. Then I'm going to use a bit of the typographic on this very outer corner. Now I'm going to go back with the cranberry just to kind of peek it out under the smokiness. So I'm just going to go with the 217, just take a little bit on there and just kind of fluff it into that smokiness just so it kind of peeks out from underneath there. So we don't see a whole lot of that, but we definitely see that color start to kind of fade down. Now we're taking a little bit of that Motive Studio 54, again, just to cool it down. Now for highlight and blush. For highlight, I'm going to use my MSF in Lightscapade from MAC. Just highlight my cheekbones. I love a very smoky look. Then you have like lots of bright. Now for the blush, I kind of had a hard time deciding what blush that I wanted to pair with this, because I didn't want anything that was like competing with the eyes and then I'm going to have a darker lip, but I didn't really have anything like that was like a neutral blush, so I went for Angel from NYX, and this is more of like a very like light, almost like purple pink. Okay, now to line my lips, I'm going to use a Wet n Wild lip crayon. I don't know what number this is in, but it's just a berry color, and I'm going to also use Ever to make it a little more red. So I'm going to do that. Now that I have my lips lined, this is going to be a very complicated lip. I tried this a couple times and no color was giving me exactly what I wanted, so I mixed lip liners, I'm mixing lipstick, and I'm mixing gloss. But you don't necessarily have to do this. This is just what worked with this look. So, to start with the lipsticks, the first one I'm going to take is the matte formula in Raven Raisin from Wet n Wild. And I'm just going to put just a little bit of this on. Just to give me that deep, vampy thing that I was going for. Then next, to make it a little bit more red, which I had originally envisioned for this look, I'm using the lip butter in Red Velvet from Revlon. A little bit of that. And just a touch of this pencil from NYX, and this is a jumbo lip pencil in ice. It's like a purple. Just to kind of mimic what we did on the eyes. Now for gloss, I could definitely leave it like this because I do like this lip color with the look. But, again, it's going to be very complicated here. I am just going to put a little bit, I don't really have a lot of dark glosses, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit of this lip gloss from Revlon, and this is in Decadent, just to bring some of that purple shimmer that we have on the eyes. Okay, so now that we are done, I hope you guys enjoyed the dark side of it. I hope you have a great one, and I will talk to everybody very, very soon. Bye, guys.